work forces are the same.
Hey guys, it's Stitch StarCraft here, and today I'm finally back in casting. First of all, I thank you guys for really supporting me here because YouTube recently gave me the director's account where you're allowed to upload more than 15 minutes of a video. So that's going to be a very awesome addition to my casting career, sort of. But I want to thank you guys for supporting me, and I will try my best to get better as a caster. But today, I'm going to cast a special game just for you guys. It's going to be ZvZ, aka Alternative Pig, vs the one and only Spanishiwa or Spanishiwa. Yeah, Spanishiwa is a very, very well-known player. He's like the growing player. He's one of the fastest growing players in StarCraft right now. He is the maker of his own build, the Spanishiwa build, where you basically get your fast expansion and you don't get gas until you reach, I think, 41 on your drone count, or 46, I'm not sure. But basically what you do is you try to get both expansions saturated before you get any gas on either one. So I am actually hoping to see him do that against Pig. It's going to be ZvZ, and this is going to be definitely one of the most interesting games ever. I mean, Pig is also a very, well, he's known as one of the rising players in SEA, and of course, definitely Spanishiwa is way up there in America, but Pig is also reaching there in SEA. He's been really good. He's been playing really well. Very impressive play from the SEA server, and today he's going to meet Spanishiwa on the NA ladder. So this is going to be very interesting. It's going to be in the map Shakara's Plateau, as you guys can see, and both players look like they're just going to open with a very normal build. I mean, in ZvZ, Spanishiwa won't go something. He won't go his own build because that only works usually against Protoss or Terran. It's a very good opener. If you guys want to check it out, you might want to go to YouTube and search for the Spanishiwa build. But it looks like Spanishiwa very, look at this, cutting off right at 100 gas just for the speedling boost. Very smart, because I mean right now he can mine more minerals than Pig right now, because he's putting less drones on the gas and putting them on minerals instead. So that's very important, because it can get your queen out faster, you can get your drones out faster, your speedlings out faster, and it just shows that he isn't going to develop into roaches that soon. See, just now he just put his drones back on gas, so that's a very smart thing for Zerg to do. And look at this, he does have 6 Zerglings. These Zerglings are probably going to meet each other. ZvZ needs to pull these Zerglings back, or he's just going to intercept these Zerglings. Is he going to do that? Spanishiwa, you need to save. Oh, some very good micro. ZvZ saving his Zerglings. It looks like Pig's got to run away with some of those Zerglings right there, as he has 8 Zerglings on the field against Spanishiwa's 4 Zerglings. And it looks like the Roach Warren is just going to be completed for Spanishiwa, as ZvZ is actually not going for any Roach Warren. Oh, he goes for the Baneling Nest. This might not be the best counter to roaches, because definitely banelings are not that effective against roaches, because roaches have such high armor. It looks like Spanishiwa has 4 roaches coming out as Pig finishes his speedling. Both players finishing their speedling boost. It looks like Spanishiwa's going to have a drone here trying to expand, but he's going to be pulled back by a bit. These roaches are going to come up just in time. Look at this. Spanishiwa playing very well, blocking with that queen, not letting those Zerglings through. But there are quite a number of roaches here, and it looks like Pig can't do too much right now. And is he going to get trapped in there? No, he's not. He's going to do a bit of economic damage, and it looks like he might even take this expansion out before it goes down. Very good play by Pig. Very early pressure, denying Spanishiwa's expansion and making him forced to pump roaches. So what he did over there for Pig was that he forced Spanishiwa to get more roaches, so it did deny his expansion by quite a lot. And look at this, ZvZ does have the expansion up before Spanishiwa, but Spanishiwa sees everything. So ZvZ playing very well. He's got his own Roach Warren up. He's got 2 roaches on the way in case for a push. Is Spanishiwa gonna do an early push against Pig? I don't know, but it looks like Spanishiwa has his own Baneling Nest. And wow, I actually missed it, but ZvZ canceled his Baneling Nest over here and made a Roach Warren instead. So that's a very, very smart play. You definitely want to do that because, I mean, Banelings would be very, very pointless against a Roach-heavy army. And that looks like that's exactly what Pig saw, and he's going to react accordingly to that. Both players actually still not teching up, so we're not, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like we're going to be seeing the layer tech from either players yet, because they're still focused on getting this expansion up. And I mean, in a ZvZ, once you get this expansion up for both players, there's just so many ways you can play this game. I mean, it's unbelievable how many different possibilities you can go. A lot of people like to stick with pure roaches and into hydras or infestors, but I don't think I usually go straight to mutas. I mean, that's definitely a risky build, and it looks like these banelings might get some hit on those Speedlings, but these Speedlings actually might run up to the main, and this will be quite a big problem. I mean, oh, one Baneling sets off, that's going to be pretty huge, and all the roaches are forced to be pulled back. And I think the queen just died over here. Yes, the queen did die. ZvZ trying to bait that Baneling off so it doesn't kill him. Yes, he does that. I think these Zerglings are also going to get picked off by the drones. Notice how Spanish was not pulling out all his drones, just trying to get a good surround on these Zerglings. A very, very smart play. But over here, Spanish was going to be pushing up to Pig, but Pig does have enough roaches to defend this. Looks like he is going to defend it. He picks out one roach. Is he going to pick out another? No, he's not. Do we have a layer tech for either players? No, we do not. We don't have a layer tech just yet. It looks like both players are just going to stick to a very, very slow roach heavy build. And yeah, I'm actually interested to know because I usually would go for that layer tech about now. I mean, when you get your expansion almost saturated, that's all you need for that layer tech, and you want to get that roach speed and roach burrow very, very soon. It looks like Spanish was going to be going for some safety over here, putting down a spine crawler, as I think both players are actually playing not the way I would expect them to be. I thought that they would tech up and stuff, but it looks like they're just going to drone up and get army. And look at this. We're going to see missile attack for Pig over here as he pushes up. No, he's not. But he does scout that spine crawler being made. So that's going to be a pretty important scout because it tells him that he can't really focus on building an army to play offensive right now. All he really needs to do is to tech up, try to get that layer tech, which he is still not getting. Both players are not getting their layer techs. It's almost 11 minutes in game and they're not getting their layer tech. I mean, I don't know. I'm still a noob Zerg player. I'm not sure if you're supposed to get your layer tech by then, but I usually get it quite early. But it looks like both players aren't going to do that, and I am just totally confused about it. But both players are really good, and I don't know. But layer tech looks like it's starting finally for Pig over here. That's going to be quite beneficial for him, because he will be able to tech up to roach speed a lot sooner. But Spanishiwa is still not getting his gases. He's not getting his gases at all. He's only living on one gas. That's going to be a very, very interesting way of playing. But as he puts on all his gases right now, I mean, Spanishiwa is I mean, something interesting about him is he loves getting that gas. Like, he wants that big mineral count. So he can tech up. Wow, look at this, putting down 4 more spine crawlers. This is definitely the sign that that ZvZ would see for a tech up right now, because I mean, with more spine crawlers, it means you're going to reduce your army production and you want to get more economy so you can get mutas or whatever you're trying to tech up to. But it looks like for ZvZ, he is way ahead in teching up. And he is going to get his roach speed, and he is going to get an infestation pit. So it looks like he's going to be going roach infestors. Very normal build. He even has that missile attack 2 on the way, so he's way ahead. And he's got, take a look at the units count. I mean, right now Pig has 25 roaches to Spanishiwa's 12 roaches. I mean, this is definitely looking good for Pig right now, because I mean, he is so much... he's so far ahead. If we look at the mineral counts, he is only behind by 4 drones, but instead he has fast layer tech. He also has all the upgrades he needs. So this is definitely going to be a good game for Pig. So far, look at this Roach army. It's very, very massive. And Spanishiwa is just sitting on a lot of minerals. He looks like he might be going for that. Is he going to be going for a Spire? I don't know, because it looks like he's saving up a lot of gas. But it looks like he's going to go Infestors as well. I mean, just notice the difference. Right now, the Infestation Pit for Spanishiwa is still building, while Pig is already researching his Infestor energy boost. I mean, this is just such a big difference in tech time. It is so important. And it looks like Spanishiwa is just going to save a lot for those Infestors, while Pig might be even moving out right here. This is going to be quite the move right now. But it might not break the wall of spine crawlers if Spanishiwa can get enough roaches in time. But it looks like, oh, what is he doing, Pig? I think right now he's trying to scout for an expansion of Spanishiwa's, because you definitely want to take down the expansion. It looks like Spanishiwa is going to have an expansion right here. Is Pig going to see it? He might be just scouting this place. Is he going to go up? That's the question. Yes, he is. Oh, yes he is. His Roach is going to scout exactly this expansion. That's going to be huge. He can even set a very strong contain right now in Spanishiwa until he gets his Infestors out. And that's just very important. Look at this. RevPig has 4 Infestors on the way. I mean, look how much slower they are. I mean, after this patch, they've been slowed down. And that's quite, I mean, look how much slower they are. That's so sad. But whatever. It looks like Pig's going to have his 3rd base already. Spanishiwa is going to be behind, definitely, in production. And, I mean, both sides are going Roaches and Infestors. This is going to be quite an interesting play. It looks like RevPig going to be sending a Changeling over here. Sending it with the crowd. That doesn't look... Oh, it looks like Spanishiwa got a few shots on his own Roach. Ah, that Roach must be very angry at his teammates. Can't believe that Zergling looked like that Roach, and the other Roaches got fooled. But it looks like RevPig is not going to move up. Look at this Roach army. I mean, RevPig right now has 57 Roaches. He's got 4 Infestors on the field. Against Spanishiwa's 30 Roaches and 1 Infestor. That's... Oh, wow. My goodness, Spanishiwa. You are seriously interesting. You have 9 spine crawlers at your natural. That's very interesting. I mean, 9 spine crawlers. Think about how you can even break that. I can't even start to imagine. But I mean, think about this. If Pig actually burrows his units, he can actually just make a breakthrough over here, because it doesn't look like Spanishiwa has any detection whatsoever. And Spanishiwa is going to have a hard time expanding right now, because he's so turtled inside his base with all these spine crawlers that he can't really push out. What you really want to do is you want to spread the creep down to the ramp and try to push those spine crawlers down so you can get some concave if he pushes. But right now he's really stuck up in his base. And Spanishiwa, where did he just lose that Overlord? I am not sure, but Pig is looking really good. He's got this 3rd base, and it looks like, oh, one very good in fungal growth on those Roaches, killing quite a lot there. Very good play. It looks like RevPig going to be... Oh, another very good fungal growth. I love this. So many fungal growths. Wow, it's just a fungal growth fest. Looks like... Oh, a very cool burrow over there, saving some units. I like what Spanishiwa was doing. He's burrowing all his units. He's got that Overseer out already. And both players are just burrowing to heal. And is Spanishiwa gonna pull this expansion off? All the Roaches do scout it, but obviously Pig can't push up there right now because he is... Oh, look at that. 1 wasted fungal growth on 2 Roaches. That's pretty important over there. And it looks like Spanishiwa is going to be defending quite well for now. As this expansion goes up, why did he not cancel this expansion? That is so vital right now. It means Spanishiwa really needs to commit to defending it, because Pig can take it out anytime. It looks like there's going to be some burrowed Infestors. Ah, where's the detection? There's no detection for Spanishiwa. This is going to be huge. Where is that Overseer? He needs that Overseer right now, because these Infestors have crawled behind. Are they ever going to see these Infestors? That is my question for you right now. But Pig being a bit careless over there, losing quite a lot of roaches from the downhill position. Oh my god, Spanishiwa coming up from behind, fungal growthing a lot of those roaches. That's going to be quite huge. I think Pig realizes that he needs the Overseer right now. I mean, he can lose this army at any second. And this is quite important. And look at this. Wow, look at the saturation over here. There's so many queens. That's crazy. But look at all this fungal growth. These infestors going to be all dying over here. And that's a very good move by Pig over here, bringing some infestors. But it looks like there's going to be another engagement. Oh, Pig being very smart, burrowing those roaches, grabbing a lot of health, popping him back up right now, even picking up infestors. That is just one absolutely brilliant play. I love it. And it looks like Pig is going to be moving back as so many queens come out. Wow, wow, that is a huge roach army. It looks like Pig's going to have to macro up for a bit right now. And actually, both players haven't been getting their upgrades as Pig is getting his +2. What is Spanishiwa on? He is also at the same. It looks like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a counter, a big counter to Pig over here. Is going to be able to defend it. He does have 3 infestors. Can he pull off a fungal growth right now? He really needs it. Oh, a very, very huge fungal growth for Spanishiwa. It looks like he might even take all these roaches down. And oh no, one more. He actually just needed one more fungal growth on those roaches, but it looks like he can't pull it off. And he's probably going to lose this army. I believe so, because definitely these roaches have the speed on the creep. But it looks like Spanishiwa does have the count. Look at all this queen. Wow. Oh my goodness. Very, very good play. Transfusing all of those roaches. And actually notice that Spanishiwa also lost his... Oh my god. I absolutely love this. Look at this. aLtPiG burrowing a roach over here. Burrowing... Oh, he's got a roach over here, but he hasn't burrowed it. But he's blocking Spanishiwa from getting that expansion, which is very, very smart. And what is Spanishiwa doing? Is he going to build these spine crawlers on Pig's creep? That is going to be quite the play of the day if he does that. But aLtPiG is really, really controlling the game right now. I mean, he's got all these expansions nailed down, and it's just so important that he's got that. But it looks like a lot of spine crawlers. These spine crawlers, why Spanishiwa? Oh my god, oh no, these spine crawlers, I feel so bad for them. They're just trying to run for their lives. But look at this fungal growth. Spanishiwa doesn't have any investors to do anything, and it looks like it might be GG over here for Spanishiwa as his whole army melts out. And there we go, GG for Spanishiwa, and the victory goes to our SCA player Pig, or aka aLtPiG from Clan aLternative, led by Nirvana. Oh my god, that was a very epic ZvZ. One of the best ZvZs I've ever watched in my life. Great job to Pig. I definitely admire him for one of the rising players of SCA. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys like this cast, and I hope you guys subscribe and keep supporting me. And I just want to thank you guys for supporting me the whole time while I was casting, because it definitely gave me that YouTube account. So thank you all, and see you guys next time.